for you as rescue crews are doing their part. The governor telling us they have successfully rescued families. No specific number on that for you, but you see what we're talking about. That is indeed a live shot. One of the sheriff's office right there in Clearwater. Rescues happening as we speak. You see them floating door to door, if you will. 6,500 soldiers deployed, 26 counties being scoured for rescues just like that.
We want to send it over to our 10 Tampa Bay's Miranda Parnell with a live update as water rescues underway. Pinellas County Sheriff's Office helping with that. Hey, Miranda.
That's right, y'all. I didn't even want to get out in front because just look at what is happening here. We are at the Standard Apartments in Clearwater. This is just right off US 19 next to that Best Buy and Guitar Center. Now, we talked to a couple people as we were kind of rushing out here who say they used to live here, and they say that this apartment floods like this a lot. The family we spoke with tells us that they actually lost a car out here to flooding like this, and they said obviously it's just gotten worse. They said that was actually why they decided to move. Now, we've been watching families get rescued out here, but also families still waiting to be rescued. But I'll tell you, this has a humongous response from our first responders. We probably saw just on the main road out there about 50 different units, just flashing lights as far as you can see on the other side here. Now I'm gonna poke Jackson, our photographer here, and see if we can scoot a little bit to the left to show just how much water. This isn't even the deepest side here where they're doing the rescues. Look at these cars. They are seemingly getting more under the water over there. And there are some families in this far building that are still waiting. We've seen people out on their balconies just kind of waiting to get help. I don't know exactly what kind of the rhyme or reason is of who gets rescued first, but I do know that about 15 minutes ago, we saw an older woman who had a wheelchair, and they brought one of these special units to kind of get through that water and safely get her to the other side. I mean, a lot of people are out here watching these rescues happen, but from what I've gathered and from what I've heard from folks out here, it doesn't seem or sound like they are surprised.
That has been at least 4 cars that we've seen underwater. And where you're standing from your vantage point, is it safe to say that that is maybe a 2-story apartment building there that we're looking at?
It looks like 2, possibly 3, Frank. And I'll say that from the folks we spoke with, they say that it's worse in the middle. They say that the flooding, I guess, in the center of this complex is worse. That's what the family we spoke with earlier told us. And it looks like they're having to kind of beat down some of the doors to get these rescues done. But I know folks are waiting. Some of them look more scared than others. Some of them are in higher spirits than I think I would be if I were stuck in this situation. But no, our first responders are making it happen. And I know these folks are waiting.
Well, it's crazy, Miranda, when you see that. We saw a lot of this during Helene, but think about during the height of the storm, the wind coming through. It is pitch black. No one has power. And then you're dealing with this water that is rising. A very scary situation. Have any chance to talk to anybody who was there or who, I mean, thankfully, these people are safely getting into these boats and they were able to ride it out.
That's right. We are definitely about to meet some of these people on the other side once they get over to safety. We just kind of rushed out and saw the boat over here, and so we wanted to give you all a look while the governor was talking about what was going on. But we'll definitely see if we can catch up with these fellas that are getting in the boat right now. They seem to be in high spirits, so got some smiles there, so it's a good thing.
Yeah. We saw the smiles big and bright right there. Just a fascinating shot to juxtapose with, you know, what the governor was saying, and the guy right there in the shot on the left side.
I'm giving him a
waving
wave.
at us as well. Okay, all right. That's courtesy of you, Miranda, and the hard work you're putting in.
I'm giving him a wave, yeah.
Yeah, and I know you're going to try and catch up with them momentarily, or some of the people who are residing in that space. Just incredible video of what our crews have been in place to do. as they were waiting on this storm to pass.
Yeah, I obviously smiles of relief. I bet they're thinking, gosh, I cannot believe we just went through that. I can't finally, we're out of our apartment. We are finally getting to a better spot. What a crazy night for those guys. Thankfully, they're able to come out and they can even smile. Help there from the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
That's the shot
New
right
information,
there.
absolutely. Coming in from the Clearwater Police Department, letting us know that so far, as of the latest numbers, 37 people rescued. We do have information that about 50 more people, at least 50 more people waiting to be rescued by officials there who are actively, as you can see, trying to help people who are stuck in their homes because of rising water.
Yeah, and they're going to be doing this around the clock. As the governor told us, 26 counties being tended to, just like this. I mean, this is a parking lot, and we've got boats.
Yeah.
Not stalling out, not hitting solid ground as that engine is propelling through the area. So that gives you an idea of how deep those waters are.
Yeah, it's also a reason why, Governor Ron DeSantis just telling us minutes ago in his latest update for us, just within this 8 o'clock hour, saying a reason these are preventable deaths that happen when you walk through floodwaters. So even still wait for people to come and rescue you because you can hurt yourself seriously walking through floodwaters or just trying to get out on your own.